All right, everybody, welcome back to the deep dive. Before we get too far into things, I do want to give a shout out to our sponsors. That is, of course, House of Pot Dispensary here in Bangkok. And we'll let you know how to find them later in the show. But let's dive into it. What do you say?
Sounds good. Let's go.
So today,
Uh,
we're going to be talking about something that sounds, absolutely magical. Laan Sanook, Laan Khlang Baan, Santiphap in the Bang Rak district of Bangkok. Even the name sounds peaceful, doesn't it?
it really does. It's like, when you hear the name, you just sort of like exhale. And I think it really lives up to that,
Yeah.
tucked away in the Bang Rak district. It's like this hidden oasis amidst all the energy of the city.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't spent a lot of time in the Bang Rak district. What's the vibe like over there?
It's a really fascinating blend, actually. Kind of a mixture of old and new. You see these colonial era buildings right next to modern developments. It's vibrant, it's
Yeah.
dynamic. But then you step into Laan Sanook, and it's like stepping back in time. Almost.
It's interesting because, I was reading about this, and it sounds like there aren't any, specific attractions or anything. What is it that makes this place so special?
That is what's so intriguing about it, I think. It's not about, those quote-unquote sites. In the traditional sense, it's about those simple things. The benches, the picnic tables, just those everyday spaces where people gather. It's about experiencing the rhythm of local life.
Well,
Right.
every place is authentic in its own way, right?
That's true.
Yeah. What makes this one stand out?
Yeah, you're right. Every place has its own kind of authenticity. I think what's unique about Laan Sanook is the way it strips away the distractions. You're not bombarded with these big tourist attractions. You're just there to observe, just absorb the atmosphere.
So less about sightseeing and more about just being present, taking it all in.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's a chance to really witness
Yeah.
those subtle ways that these traditional Thai values, community, simplicity, how they play out in everyday life. I remember one morning watching this group of elderly women. They were sharing breakfast together, just laughing, this beautiful, unhurried moment,
Mhm.
And it just really spoke to that sense of connection that you find there.
Sounds like the perfect place to enjoy some cannabis products from our sponsors, House of Pot. And you can find them at New Sign, 49122 Silem Plaza, right on Silem Road. More details will be
Yeah.
in the caption, of course. But
Yeah. I could definitely picture that, just relaxing, taking it all in. And, speaking of taking it all in, the sources that we were looking at suggest the cooler months between November and February as the best time to visit. Early mornings, late afternoons, perfect for avoiding that heat.
this is going to sound super cheesy, but it sounds like, well, Laan Sanook is kind of like a reflection of Bangkok itself. This place where ancient traditions and modern life
Yeah.
all exist side by side.
I think that's a great way to put it. Yeah, it really is like a microcosm of the city. You get that balance of energy and tranquility.
So it sounds like we've learned that Laan Sanook is this unique window into the soul of Bangkok. A reminder to slow down, appreciate the beauty of these everyday moments.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how our own lives would change if we approach them with that same sense of presence and intention.
Something to think about,
Hmm.
for sure. And, speaking of something to think about, if you're in Bangkok and you want to elevate your experience, make sure to check out House of Pot. It is in Salomet Loma, full address in the caption of this episode. Thank you so much for joining us on the Deep Dive. We'll see you next time.
See you later.